Hello, my lovely ladies, and welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Urania. I'm a feminine mindset and energy coach, and I help women release emotional blocks and connect to their feminine energy. Feminine energy lives in our body, and our bodies are always communicating with us. If you feel tired, anxious, or disconnected from your body, that is your body's way of telling you, I don't feel nourished. Something is off. And this gives you the opportunity to see how can I nourish myself again. So in today's video, I will be giving you 10 different food options, 2 of which I think we should limit, and 8 of which I think let's eat it more because it can really help us to connect to our feminine, lower our cortisol levels, and start feeling more relaxed, more soft, and more connected to our body. So let's get into it. Food is one of the most powerful and easiest ways for us to create more balance. Every time you eat something that is nourishing your body, slowly but intentionally, you are giving your subconscious the signal that I am safe, I deserve to be nourished, and I am cared for. So, before we go into the list of things that you want to eat more of, let's look at 2 food options that we want to limit. And the first one on the list is caffeine. And the reason we want to limit our caffeine intake is that caffeine actually stimulates cortisol. And cortisol is the stress hormone. And that stress is pushing us into our masculine energy, in that go mode. And your feminine energy flows in calmness, receptivity, and in softness. So, what happens, your feminine energy has no space to flow with ease because it's in flight or fight. So, what can you do instead? You want to switch your morning coffee for a tea or some water with lemon or for matcha. But you want to not drink your coffee early in the morning and especially not on an empty stomach. Try to drink your coffee later on in the day. And when you're drinking it, start drinking coffee with more milk in it, or a cappuccino, instead of just black coffee. And if you don't even drink the coffee for the caffeine, you just drink it because you like the taste, then you want to opt for decaf coffee. I personally switched from coffee to matcha. I used to drink coffee every single day and I stopped doing that because with me, depending on the type of coffee, I would literally get very anxious and very irritable when I was drinking coffee. It did not calm me down whatsoever. And now I drink matcha and I still get that little pick me up, but it doesn't give me that crash or that irritability that I got with caffeine. I would still drink a cup of coffee here and there if I'm out in a cute cafe, but it's not something that I drink every day or several times a day. I don't do that anymore. The second food option that you want to eliminate or at least limit is alcohol. We all know this. Alcohol does nothing good for our body. We're literally putting something in our body that our body needs to work extra hard to digest it. And the reason why it's not good for our feminine is that alcohol temporarily numbs our emotions, and our feminine expresses itself through emotions. On top of that, alcohol blocks our intuition, it slows our metabolism, and it increases our cortisol after the effect wears off. If you are drinking alcohol and you want to connect more to your feminine energy, you want to limit your alcohol intake. And I did it as well. I still drink alcohol, but I would only drink it once in a while. So before, I would drink a glass of wine every time I would go out with my friends. I would go out to dinner. Now I don't drink alcohol when I go out to dinner. I don't need it all the time. When I really crave a glass of wine, I would go for it, but it's not something that goes hand in hand with me going out. I also don't have any bottles of alcohol in the house that I drink by myself. If there was a party, I would buy some alcohol, yeah, but I actually limited my alcohol intake tremendously. Alcohol and caffeine are the things that you or want to eliminate or you want to drastically limit your intake. So let me share with you the foods that are great for your feminine energy and for you to connect and soften into your body and nourish your body, basically. The first one on our list that is good for you to eat is dark chocolate. I thought, let me start with a nice one. Dark chocolate is rich in magnesium, it suits your nervous system, and it supports relaxation. And that's really the foundation of feminine energy. You want to choose dark chocolate or raw cacao, and you want to eat it slowly and intentionally. Really enjoy it. So, this is the one that I like to buy and to eat. This is 70% chocolate. No, this is 70% cacao It's pure chocolate, and mine has these little pieces of caramel in it as well. So I would literally eat like a piece of this. Mm, 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 mm. Amazing. The dark chocolate, it's so rich in flavor, right? I used to not like dark chocolate. I would always go with just like a Twix or a Snigger if I would eat chocolate. But now I love a piece of really good pure chocolate, and preferably around 70% with pieces of caramel in it. It's delicious. Yes, eat pure dark chocolate. Food number two is avocado or healthy fats. Fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts, and seeds support your hormones, especially estrogen, and this is enhancing your radiance, your glow, and your emotional balance. A woman who nourishes her hormones feels more stable and more magnetic because her energy is not constantly depleting. And one of my favorite ways to eat avocado is just delicious avocado toast. I would love to hear from you, ladies. How do you like your avocado? How do you eat it? Number three, root vegetables. Think about sweet potatoes, or beets. And the reason why these are good is that the root vegetables ground your energy. They come from the earth, and when you eat them, they will help you to feel so much more anchored in your body. Number four, berries. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, all of the berries. Berries are full of antioxidants, and antioxidants are the life force energy. Number five are different herbs and spices. I picked three of my favorites. Let's go through them. The first one is rose. I love rose tea. I think it's just delicious. It's soft, and I think you know how much I love roses. Well, it's my favorite flower, but I also love the taste in a nice tea. So yeah, rose tea I recommend, and it's also helping you to connect to your feminine because it actually activates your heart energy center. Another one that's delicious that I like is chamomile tea, and chamomile tea is great because it relaxes you. And that relaxation, that relaxing feeling, that is our feminine. Cinnamon is a great spice because it warms your energy and it boosts your circulation. Spices and herbs are just a great way for you to connect to your feminine, and especially the teas. So instead of coffee, opt for so many different herbal teas. I mentioned rose, I mentioned chamomile, but there are so many more teas that you can pick from. So yeah, herbs and spices and teas. Number six is carrots. And the reason I picked carrots for this list is because it's literally that you're eating your skincare. I use a retinol serum, but you can also find foods that have these ingredients in them, and carrots is one of them. Carrots don't directly contain retinol, but they do support your body in making more of it. Number seven, fish. And in specific, I picked sardines and salmon. So, why are they so powerful for our feminine? Well, both sardines and salmon are rich in omega 3 fatty acids, which are deeply supportive for hormonal balance, brain function, and emotional well being. And these are all key for feminine vitality. Like a while back, there was this trend going on TikTok where people were making sardine salads. Sardines were like it because it's so good for your skin. I have to say, I have been eating more and more sardines as well, especially like a sardine salad. I love a good sardine salad, and I just love salmon. I've always liked salmon as well. Number eight, leafy greens. And the reason they are so good for us is that leafy greens like spinach, kale, and arugula are rich in magnesium, iron, all of which help to detox excess estrogen, reduce stress, and bring grounding energy into our body. Because we live in a constant go mode, our body is producing too much cortisol and adrenaline. And leafy greens help to liver flush these out and rebalance your energy, supporting a softer in calmer states. How I like to eat my leafy greens is obviously through a delicious salad, especially one with sardines. But personally, I also like to drink a green juice in the morning with celery and with cucumber and a green apple. So if you are feeling more stressed or you are more in that masculine overdrive or in your sympathetic nervous system that is activated and you want to use food to calm yourself, opt for warm foods over colder foods. And here is why. Warm foods bring grounding, softness, and nurturing energy, and that aligns with your feminine ease and flow. Examples of this are soups, stews, roasted vegetables, or warm herbal teas. These are great for you to calm your body, comfort your body, and shift your nervous system more to a parasympathetic state. Warm cooked foods are gentle on the body and help regulate cycles, ovulation, and also reproductive health. Overall, you want to opt more for warm foods than for colder foods because it's really better for our feminine energy and for our body. Ladies, this was it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. It was a bit different than what you're used to, but I really think that food in our bodies are one of the most important things for us to connect to our feminine. Our feminine lives in our body. And how do we nourish our body? With food, with what we put into it, with how we take care of our body. So this one, I hope that this video was really helpful. I am a feminine mindset and energy coach. So if you're interested in working on any emotional blocks that you have that you want to release, you want to connect more to your heart and balance your heart energy more, and you want to connect more to your feminine energy, then I would highly recommend that you book a discovery call with me. In this call, we are going to talk about what are the emotional blockages that you have that are holding you back from moving forward. And I will discuss with you how I can help you and how you connecting to your feminine would look like. If you're interested in working with me, the link is in the description box below. Please share with me any recipes you have that I would love to hear that. Please share it with us in the comment section below. Ladies, thank you so much for being here with me, for spending your time with me. Definitely go over to Spotify and listen to my podcast. That one is out. I would love it if you would leave a comment, if you give me a star. Very much appreciated. And that being said, I'm going to wish you all a beautiful day, and I hope to see you all in my very next video, ladies. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.